This disabled boy held a piece of chalk with his foot, trying to write something. His sister thought he was drawing a triangle. So, the father picked up the chalk and drew a triangle in front of him. But at that moment, the boy turned around and tried to erase it. The mother realized he was writing the letter. The boy's face lit up with excitement. Then the boy moved his body. His face twisted in pain, but he clenched his teeth and kept writing. This time, he wrote the letter M. The whole family watched nervously. Then the boy wrote a few more letters, but it was extremely difficult for him. Sweat kept dripping from his face. His mother's eyes were already filled with tears, because she knew what he was writing. It was mother. Afterward, the boy collapsed from exhaustion. The father was thrilled. He picked up his son and rushed outside, proudly showing him off to the crowd. But the boy's status at home did not improve because of this. His siblings could eat at the table, but he could only watch longingly, waiting until they were all full and had left, before it was his turn to eat. After dinner, the mother carried him back to the second floor. She was gasping for breath, but just as the mother went downstairs, the boy heard her fall down the stairs. He struggled and suddenly sat up, using only his left foot to quickly move his body. He slid to the staircase, unable to call for help. He kicked the door desperately with his left foot. The strange noise finally alerted the neighbors, who quickly called an ambulance. The neighbors blamed the boy for being a burden. He could only silently endure the harm. He worked hard to improve himself. Not only could he spell more words, he also slowly learned to paint with his left foot. That day a friend brought good news. His paintings would be exhibited. His artwork was comparable to masterpieces. The crowd praised it again and again. The boy was overjoyed. However, he knew they were mocking him. The boy froze and shouted loudly. The staff tried to push him away, but the boy bit the table with all his strength. The banquet ended in chaos. The boy fell into depression afterward, but when the mother found out, she decisively picked up a hoe and began digging in the yard. She wanted to build a private studio there, so her son could paint in peace. Having figured things out, he started working with his mother. Just then, the father and brother returned. They immediately rolled up their sleeves and joined the construction. It also rebuilt the boy's shattered confidence, finally regained his former spirited look. But one day after coming home from shopping, he found his father lying on the floor. He hurried to call the boy to push open the door, but the father had already left this world forever. The whole family went to the bar to pay off the father's debt, but the drunkard mocked their father. The brother was about to fight, but the boy stopped him. He turned his wheelchair. The next morning, the boy suddenly found his direction, so he asked his brother to hold the pen and dictated his story. He published a book. He earned a total of £800. They secretly placed the money in their mother's piggy bank. When the mother opened it, she froze in shock. The children danced with joy, looking at the pile of money. The mother burst into tears of happiness. Are you amazed by this boy? Please comment.